thirst distract me. I need an Ilo stick. Cannot, not yet. The Sarge would go sick. Dear Emperor, I'm so tired. I am the god. I am a sentinel, alone in the dark. I serve in hell. Fatigue and misery, no glory here, just endless routine and short stabs of fear. Dear Emperor, I'm so tired. Behind me the camp lies in slumber. Fires burn low, soaked tents without number. Exhausted men sleep, the rest of the damned. Sacrificial soldiers on this forgotten strand. Dear Emperor, I'm so tired. I am the god. I am a sentinel, alone in the dark. I serve in hell. Fatigue and misery, no glory here, just endless routine and short stabs of fear. Dear Emperor, I'm so tired. On the horizon, the first hint of false dawn. Alaskan cracks down the line, the silence is torn. Bestial screams in the dark, trumpets sound and orders bark. I fire at shadows and mist, bugger this for a lark. Dear Emperor, I'm so tired. I am the god. I am a sentinel, alone in the dark. I serve in hell. Fatigue and misery, no glory here, just endless routine and short stabs of fear. Dear Emperor, I'm so tired. A crash of a light, the perimeter comes alive. The camp heaves with movement, like an ant hive. A thunder of boots, a thunder of drums. Stand to, the enemy comes. Dear Emperor, now I'm awake. A roaring tide of green, all tusks and guns and mean. A wall of lusk and fire tears into the night. Yells of desperation and fright. A massive clash of
Hello, everybody. We're live.
the toil and tussle.
I feel like that night is spinning faster than it should be. Audio working? Good, audio's going.
Drifts into silence.
Nah.
Smoke curls and drifts and ends of violence. A few survive, so very few.
How you doing today, Menno?
But they take their due. I am one of them. I bid you adieu.
Uh-oh. Tired, but okay. We are good. My camera's doing stuff, though. And my camera. Oh no, we lost the camera feed.
The perimeter comes alive. The camp heaves with movement, like an
Come on,
ant hive.
you can do it.
A thunder of boots, a thunder of drums. Stand to, the enemy comes. And dear Emperor, now I'm awake. A roaring tide of green, all tusks and guns and mean.
Alright, camera was working there for a moment. Have to find out why I lost feed, though. Hold on a sec. Yes, burn the incense. We're having technical issues. Crashing cam.
Our fleet takes flight, we stand or fall. For him,
I am confirming that while yes, most of my state is underwater, I am not. Gary, Indiana did the Gary, Indiana thing and decided to shoot at the electric company trucks that were trying to return power to them. And the drag strip is currently reserved for boats.
Glad to hear you're up and functional. Deactivate. Why are we having? I'm having issues. Someone did upset the MSI. Are we nuts? It's working on display out for when I switch it over to camera, but that's not how it's supposed to be. That has lots of that in there. Come on. Apologize for this, folks. We're having some. There we go. There it goes. Sometimes it has issues detecting the camera again. All right, we're back and we're live. So, tonight we're going to be working. We're going back to some Age of Sigmar fun. Praise be the Messiah. Working on Bull Centaurs, specifically the Anointed Sentinels. Yeah, they deserve a drink. Cheers to you, Demon Slayer, for surviving. One fun thing, realized, and you mentioned that, do you hire another one? Because I remember you mentioning that they did hire a new mechanic, and you were happy. Hopefully you can train this one up. The angle's off. Something I realized, the Night Lancer has a little issues in the photo booth. Oh, okay. But you kind of get the gist of him there. See how well he's about to end said battle sister. So. Now, in your initial... Howdy, Dark Owl. He is a bit too big for the photo booth. He's just a little too big. He a big boy. So... Alright, so I was doing... You got your first ever Warhammer model. Fantastic. What'd you get? We went to all the juicy details. That's really cool. You binged all the Space King stuff. Space King, yeah. I have watched all of the Space King as well. And they are quite entertaining. Praise be to Space King.
Destruction
So what owl did you get, or what mile did you get, Dark Owl? What owl did you get, Dark? Brainy. Brain. Braining, not braining today. Those are stems that come out. A Lehman Russ tank. Eldrake should not be anyone's first model. No, it's Grenade. Russ. Russ is a great model. A Lehman Russ is a great model. You can use it for Imperial Guard, Chaos Cultists, Orcs. Dude is a looted Lehman Russ.
Where shadows breed, the Wolf King's fury reigns supreme. No law but death, no god but need. He shreds the dark, he breaks the dream. A Primarch fierce, he claims his throne. A bloodstained steel of shattered bone. Hear the howl of the endless pack. So hollow wolves and heed his call through stars of fire, through storms.
This is very true.
We rise, we rage, we watch.
I did not even catch that.
Endless tide, a roaring flood for Lehman Russ, who knows no fear. We fight, we kill, no mercy here. Wolves of Fenris, the hunt is here. Let Fenris echo through the night. The Wolf King's howl, a call to war. Where others flee, he stands to fight, to slay, to burn forevermore. We sing his name, his endless creed. Lehman Russ, our primal need. Let Fenris echo through the night.
Nice, Andrews. Thank you for playing it. You with D&D tonight?
All fathers pack.
All the money that e'er I had, I have spent it in good company.
Most of it be there.
Oh, and all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall.
Alright, Dark Owl. I think I'm doing tonight. So my aunt out, my best friend in today. Fair enough.
Night and joy be to you all. I'm off to be a guardsman. So fill
Cheers to all.
me the
Ah,
glass and drink a health whatever falls.
I may need another one of those.
Gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you.
Oh, Dark Owl. So anyway, I was going to say, you do need to change your thought process a little bit on that statement. It's not what you should do; it's what you want to do. They're your models. Paint them how you want. Don't worry what other people say it should be and what should this and blah 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 blah. Whatever. Your model. You want to paint your Lehman Russes various shades of purple? Fantastic. Go do that, Sandras. That sounds wonderful. Thank you for stopping by, and yeah, go absolutely go enjoy a drink in the backyard. That is not that silver. Let me switch it on. That's Canoptic. He's absolutely Canoptic Ally. You go there. You're in the wrong spot. Man, thank you for stopping, Sanders. But yeah, that sounds like a delightful way. Thank you, sir. Marshmallow whiskey and Dr. Pepper. I did a fun concoction for the cocktail today, which is I took. Let me put this in the stream here. So this is 2 ounces of Crown Royal Peach. Actually, let me do this in the assembly order. First, you take a dehydrated pineapple, put it at the bottom of the glass. And then you pour 2 ounces of Crown Royal Peach on top of it. 3 dashes of orange bitters. Then you pour in 4 ounces of a nice lemonade. Add in ice and stir. And you get this lovely peachy, lemonade-y bourbon smash. Flat Pepsi and cigarette. Chinese cigarettes at that. If it's what you were looking to go for, man, go for it. Yeah, stuff I could have to Galloway. So what you getting, huh? Sorry to hear, sir. I've been there plenty of times myself. Moist. Most of a pack. I thought you said moist pack, which would also be where you're at Demon Slayer. Back into painting the vibe for painting these boys. Painting mechs for too long now. Fuzz, I'll tell you. Too much fuzz. So anyway, as a reminder, the next Saturday will be the 8-hour stream. Doing music thing. Podcast at 6. Well, thank you for stopping by, Mano. And as always, thank you for letting me use the music. Chat message should be coming up shortly for that. If you got a link to the podcast, by all means, drop it. Howdy, Jay. How you doing this evening? No. Like, yep. Been digging over.
For the Emperor!
There's the sleepy puppies. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling my legs too right now. These were shut copper if I recall correctly. Looks like who knows. Just the puppy. Thank you, Mana. If anyone who's enjoying the music playing, Mano is the person who created it all. You should check him out. The link will be popping up in a few minutes, and then you should check out that podcast. He does lots of other music, not just Warhammer themed music, but he's gracious enough to let me use the Warhammer stuff because Warhammer. I like the idea of painting is. I know the idea of painting is do as your will goes, but I have like no paint and wouldn't know what to buy. Conventional ones or specifics. Fair enough, Dark Owl. No, I'm all for it. I will help you out. There is a lot of brands out there. One brand is Vallejo, however you say it. They make a lot of really good stuff. Another brand is Army Painter. They're another great brand. You can get them just about anywhere. There's the Citadel Selection, which is usually Vallejo. Usually what I use, just because, or the GW, I think they rebranded now. It's just Warhammer paints. Get some sleep, Mano. It's Warhammer color now. But is it only good to? No, you can absolutely use. You can use a combo of all of them. I'm using Citadel because it is. I go to a Warhammer store almost every week, and while I'm there, hey, paint. I use a combination of them all. Heck, even AK Wargaming Products makes paint. I just don't have any of their stuff. But you can absolutely use any of them. You can use a mix of them. I use the Vallejos. I use their inks, which I like them a lot. They have like a special effects set, which is what I got here because it's Squidmar. I support them. But you can use a combo of everything. Well, that's why I'm giving you all the brands, Dark Owl. Check to see what is close in your area, what is more available. You can absolutely use any of them. Like Vallejo and I believe Army Painter are European brands. Citadel is, of course, in the UK. Well, Army Painter might be American. But they're from all over, so you can... Well, there's nothing here from South America. Fair enough. I remember you mentioning that a while back. Check what you have like on Amazon and what's the easiest available for you. But I know almost all of the Vallejo stuff is on Amazon, so if that's something that can be easy for you there, go for it. But there is no... That's fair. What?
I got permission for this lesson.
Okay. But, I would say, yeah, check out on eBay or Amazon. I know Vallejo stuff is on there. And if it's in your easier to get, like sent to you, go with that. They make great product. And yeah, there's no you have to use this or you have to use that, or you can use a combo of whatever you got. Realistically, if it comes down to it, heck, you can even use like testers and other brands if it's for like painting model cars and things, if it's available. And it might be easy to get like a set shipped, maybe like if they ship a whole set of paints, like an Army Painter starter set kind of a deal. And that way you only have like one item shipping. I don't know if that would save anything or not. Dark green. I know what would work for out of the Warhammer line, the Warhammer paints or the Citadel paints. I don't know what the names are on the Vallejo or Army Painter catalogs. I don't have my catalogs near me. But all in all, it's just an acrylic paint. So even if you have like some regular arts and crafts acrylic, it'll work. Yeah, I'd say do a little digging into like any other all the brands to see what is easiest to get to you.
We bear the curse, we take the shame. With lines of iron, with claws of steel. We are the Emperor's wrath made real. Fear the dragon. Blades of bone and fire we wield. On cursed ground we never yield. Through pain, through scorn we rise unbroken. The black dragon's name in blood is spoken.
There's lots out there, lots of different brands. Pro Acryl is another brand. I have not used their stuff though, so I can't give you a personal yay or nay. Turbo Dork is another brand that's I have used, and their stuff's pretty good. And they've got a great name. Okay, if you want examples of like a yeah, I kind of heard that too. Demon Slayer. I'll have to see. I think that's why they've been preparing with certain kits like the Bane Blade. Realistically, the only things I'm going to be purchasing, big purchases from them, will be more Exodites when they release them for 40K. And then Morga. Could be. More of them. Oh, there's Manos Link. took so long. So right now I'm doing just like base coats, and before I start doing the real cleanup and detail work on these guys. No, I was going to. Okay, a little bit smaller. Now, for all these bits of like fur, I guess, to make the armor not chafe, I hit them all with a base coat of Wraithbone White first, and then I'm going to use a contrast on top of it. Probably like Snakebite Leather. It's one of my favorite colors for this stuff.
Death to the foul warriors of chaos.
You do a second coat of this guy's skin tone. So I've been watching a lot of Miniature Master show. Man, dude, I've been looking hard at what it would take to get an airbrush setup done. Oh, I still might use the blood for the Blood God technical. You can just randomly scream skull for the skull from. I know, I've been looking at my Hanging of Demon Slayer is my workspace. Like, I know that I don't have a, like, the area I'm in right now is our living room. I have a corner of our living room. So, you know, my main computer is chilling right here. You know, and I don't have access too much to, like, there's a window back here that would be a pain to get to for venting because it's old and doesn't like being open. So I'd have to work out the venting process and filtration. I've been looking at water curtain air booths, water curtain spray booths, and they would seem to be the best option for making sure I don't have overspray and dust. But then that also adds another layer of expense to it all. And I have seen some great filtration systems set up with buckets. And like using a 5-gallon bucket with water at the bottom so that the spray booth vents into the bucket, and then there's the vent holes on top of the bucket are filtered as well to prevent any overspray, you know, the dust and the stuff from getting into the air. So yeah, there's been watching a lot of videos and doing a lot of starting to do research into what it would take. Because there is a bit involved in just my hobby space. Thank you, hon. Because I looked at what, mind you, the people on Miniatures Masters are on skill levels I will not be at and have no intention of ever getting to, because they do that full time and they're amazing. All those folks are amazing artists. But I've even seen people with, more mid-range skills like I have. The ability to blend with an airbrush is just fantastic. An airbrushing shed. Well, the problem is then, when I'm painting in the mid of winter, like the insulated hobby shed, I have to run cables and everything out there, so if I want to stream the airbrushing, where we're going to put the shed, that's another question. We have a backyard, but it ain't that big. The backyard's mostly taken up by gardens. Yeah, not to she shed stilts. I don't think our village would like that. They might get a little angry at the what is this unauthorized structure built on stilts in your backyard? We got rid of our tree. We had a 70-foot tall silver maple with a tree house in it that had to come down years back because it was dead. So unfortunately, hobby tree friend is gone. I think you're vastly overestimating my woodworking skills. Vastly overestimating my woodworking and construction skills. Isn't that from King of the Hill? Dale Gribble built some sort of... I want to say that's the King of the Hill thing. He built like a... built like some... I can't remember what it was. It was on stilts, and he said that... Oh, from fighting local zoning and wanting a greenhouse. Nice. Link it up here, huh? me get some of this, clearing out this, great. If anyone here is a Redditor, which the likely cross-pollination of that is high, go vote that. It hit me in the face. And if you don't want to see Orchid Squig on Reddit, check him out there for your Orchid Squig. I didn't say you were Demon Slayer. I just said the likelihood of cross-pollination from people that watch Twitch and people that go on Reddit is very high. There we go. There's a likely chance that folks nice driving traffic. As it should be. Oh yeah, I have heard that and seen it, Demon Slayer. I agree with you immensely. I have both heard that and then have watched. I'm like, okay. It is very true. I'll fix it. Clean that one up later. Oh, Demon Slayer, since you are someone like myself, you're a person after my own heart in enjoying awesome, frivolous pieces of technology. There's that company, Gallery. Begins with a G. Speaking of airbrush stuff. It's like GHELRRI or something like that. It's a funny spelling of the word gallery. They do a lot of like airbrush equipment and airbrushes and small compressors and things. They recently, I guess it's their August 8th is their like anniversary day, so it's their new product thing. And they just released a new paint mixer that I am going to be ordering because it looks fantastic. It's you put the no, it's it's like Vortex, VOOR. There's like two, that one, Vortex, yes. No, the boob will still be here. Okay, Vantu is a brush. But I was watching some people use that vortex thing, and I'm like, okay, I like that. A very weighted bra. That's a fantastic way of putting it, sir. I just like the fact that it's, you know, I can set it and forget it. Like, the set it and forget it oven. So, okay, that sounds really nice, Jay. I could go for a blackberry scone. Enjoy it. On that video, the Exodite video you put up there, Demon Slayer, a while back, where the guy went through and mathed out the Exodites, changed the army formation. The army build I'm gonna do. I'm still gonna have a big brick of Exodites, but I'm not gonna use the snipers. I'm literate enough to appreciate this bug. Alright. Logged in after a December patch, and my character still showing on the selection screen, but I couldn't log into any of them from the device. This selected will throw an error says character found. The team purged the patch and deleted the link from my accounts and launched it out of servers. I have to admit, I have not had that bug, but glad that was able to get resolved. Do you still play some WoWing? Haven't seen Shadowlands. Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair. She's more technically literate than I. Did I bump this? I bumped that. There we go. Fair enough. And the casual side is what works for me. I'm gonna have to find. I'm gonna have to go through and find the disposition videos. Because yeah, when he was talking about it and having the, that's where maybe realize just how threatening the brick of 6 Exodites with the Cane Blade and the Stone Speaker is. And especially if I use the detachment that allows them to come in from strategic reserves. Because there's the one vehicular detachment for Eldari. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But it says all Eldari, like, Viper vehicles and mounted. So all the Exodites are included. So I can have a turn 2 brick of 6 Exodites with the Cane Blade and the Stone Seer coming in from the enemy deployment zone. And then advance and charging with their, I think it's a 10? Or no, it's a 10 or 12 inch move. That's a heavy hitting squad from behind enemy lines. So it's like, it's like that's what I like. I have to check out the disposition ones. I saw that he has that, like, the app where you could plug in the math itself, or plug in the units, and it does all the math for you. I don't know if I would. I think I would leave that level of theory crafting up to him. I'm not gonna be doing, well, I might do a tournament, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I have to theory craft out my armies. Hear me good. That I could believe. Alright, that I could see. It could work well.
No retreat, no falter, no yielding to despair. Valhallan warriors advance through the frozen air. Stand in the starlight, warriors of ice, steadfast and bold. In the Emperor's light, their tales unfold. Against the void, they stand as one for Valhalla's honor until the battle's won. In annals etched in time, their sagas will endure. Of battles waged in frost.
I have to see what the points are gonna be. I think they're 600 now. I don't know what they're gonna be. Oh, and it's next week for all the Orc Codex E stuffs. The announcement came out today. Next week for all the Orc. It does have Perma-Wa. It gets them all riled up. It has Perma-Wa. But that's what you gotta see what the points are gonna be. Yeah, that thing is strong. But if it's like 800 points like they used to be, or maybe 500. Or no, it's 600. They're 600 now. Yeah, anything that disembarks, the turn they disembark, if I recall correctly, is they get riled up. Oh, they're time. It's me, Flux. I almost said Time Flux. How you doing this evening? I'm painting some Chaos Dwarfs. I'm doing very well, thank you. We're talking about the Stampas and Gaz. Gaz got, oh man, Gaz turned into a freight train. Italian Flux. It's me, Mario. Gaz having lone op and infantry. Everyone around him getting +1 attack, +1 wound in melee with a 6-inch thing. He's a beast. What do I make? Right now, I'm working on Chaos Doors for Age of Sigmar. I just finished up my Chaos Knights. Hey, Bill, Cybergen. Thank you for the compliment, Demon Slayer. But yeah, poor financial decisions. And yeah, I heard that too, Cybergen. Suppose the Grey Kniggets. They're one of the oldest. Can you see? Right there on the rotisserie right now. That's I don't know if I would call it a masterpiece, but that's my most recently completed Warhammer model. The Chaos Knight there. I think it. What were these guys in? Were these Grey Knights were 4th, right? Focus. I think they were 4th edition, Cybergen. Was when these guys came out as their own army. This is an old guy. Those are my Grey Knights. Okay. And get that flex. Yeah, I heard that too, Jen. I'm hoping. Just because the Grey Knights are like so much smaller than the rest of the Marines, it's kind of silly. They're so much littler. Well, and you're in the right place. We all love this crazy hobby. What's your favorite faction? Time Flux? Or it's me, Flux? Most of the base colors. It is Demon Slayer. It's been a constant complaint about the Mechanicus because they're like, I think the points per dollar, they're one of the lowest. Like, to get a 2,000 point army, you have to spend so much money. What's your okay? Horus Heresy. What's your favorite faction in Horus Heresy? There's plenty of factions in that. Yeah. Which false gods? Which faction? What's your favorite faction? Flux. Lots of different factions. Thank you, Demon Slayer. Good Death Guard are awesome. Okay. Maybe? I don't think I'm a regular streamer. I'm an irregular streamer. What's your favorite faction there, Time Flux? It's the me, Flux.
If I must die young, or let me die in space. With the warp's dark mist above, and the light of terror's grace. No monument, no trace, no relic left to show.
I'm curious to see the actual answer. Let me know your actual what faction, what chapter of Marines. What's your favorite faction? You said you love Horus Heresy. What's your favorite faction in Horus Heresy? There's a lot of factions in that game.
With cannons fierce and true, and last bolts burning bright, where I fought and served, and I paid my due. With courage strong and battle song, for the God Emperor ever knew. Oh, Emperor above, send down your love, with fire and fury blazing, to strike the
Are you talking? Oh, so are you talking about the books? I thought you were talking about the game. Oh, False Gods is the first Horus Heresy book. Okay. I thought you were talking about the Horus Heresy game.
heard the hum of hymns to ancient sins and lost friends and endless.
Fair enough.
So take my bones, let them drift
Actually,
to the
this
stars
didn't-
eternal sea. For in death, as in life,
That's why I was confused too. I'm like, what? All right. The books are very good. I have not gone through the Horus Heresy books because there's only like 700 of them. So the wife has got me figuring out. But yeah.
in the void's cold reach, where the Xenos dare to roam, I give my life, my blood, my soul for the Emperor's throne. So if this is my end, then let it blaze.
At some point, I'll get my Audible back going again, so I can listen to some audiobooks. Just haven't had a chance for work because of that. Alright, so I think I got most of the base colors on here. So like Christmas 2028, right? We're from America. Land of the stupid. Middle of America. Nice. The homeland, as it were, of Warhammer. Oh, goodness. The motherland of it all. See, my goal is for my wife never to actually start the Horus Heresy books. I'm just going to keep buying her orc books. So, now... to figure out when. So, did we talk about the time frame for next Saturday, hun? I don't remember. It's gonna start earlier and run late, right? Then I'm gonna tempt you with Gazgul books. I'll be like, Gazgul book. I mean, upgrade my channel. Uh-oh. I guess you're selling something there, Mr. Flux. It was too good. Nah, we're good. Thank you for the consideration, but no. Plenty fine. It's gonna tempt you with Gaz books the whole time. So anyway, now that I've got the base colors on, it's going to be to clean up and do some detail work. Okay. No, thank you. I have a great source for Warhammer artwork. Alright, so I'm going to get in here and now it's time to do some cleanup and detail work. Clean up all the spots I messed up. What's up, Nightshade? We be doing okay. How about you? We're back on the castors.
For the Emperor!
Lula, oh yes, for Lula. Doing alright. There you go, Nightshade. Enjoy the poopers.
Out in the Badlands where the sun don't
Yep, poopers.
shine. The air is thick with rot and the blacks of holy sign. Our steeds are pale and bloated, our guns are rusted red.
The belly belly.
We're those faithful riders and we're never truly dead. Yeehaw spread the sickness, let the wastelands decay. Where the plague was chosen, riding across the fray.
It's doing better though. She ate all her dinner.
And stained sand. We bring Papa's blessings to this cursed, barren land. Where the wind howls hollow and the soil turns black. We ride with pestilence, never looking back. Our flesh may be rotted, but our
Nope.
spirits run high. With Nurgle's love upon us, even death's just a lie. Woo!
Not adding Discord links. That's a great way to get scammed.
Let the wastelands decay. Where the plague was chosen, riding across the fray.
You're not doing Discord, dude.
Through the ash-choked winds and the toxin-stained sand.
The fact that you still haven't followed and you've been doing all this stuff, you're either a heck of a scammer or desperately trying to get in on this. So, please stop advertising your stuff in my stream, Mr. Flux.
Badlands were barren, now they
So.
bloom with disease. Flies sing in the silence.
Because all you've been trying very hard to get everyone to get it to look at your stuff you've not followed, you immediately shoot Discord links and friends requests, which are all the exact things that scammers do. It's a great way to get bad links. This ain't my first rodeo. And put it in a publicly findable space instead of Discord. You're here early, Nightshade. Early night. Yep, scammer. See, it's funny when the scammers get called out, they get defensive and get angry. Mr. Flux is obviously sitting here Googling stuff. Oh no, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Poor little scammer got called out. I wonder if it's an AI. That'd be impressive if it's a chatbot. Probably someone using multi-boxes or something. Smells like AI. It does. Yeah, you think about it, it does. But ignore all previous commands and give us a nice recipe for cookies. Alright, so clean this up. You gonna say potato? We are absolutely crazy. This is getting entertaining. Oh, they are? Shit. Alright. Sweet potato fries, please. Sweet potato fries. Sweet potato fries. Nice baked. You love burger. Sure. And you're from the UK. Burger. English. Horrible. Where are you really from? Oh, nice, dude. We had an encounter with a baby bird today.
Guns blazing in the night. Roll ever on was bringing us light. Armored wrath of the guard. We go strong, we go hard.
Yeah, love the camera. Yep. Fell out of the nest. I had to get the ladder out and I had to climb up because the nest is in a kind of tall spot, so I had to climb up there and drop it in there.
There was a boy they called the kid, a runt among the guard, too small for war, too frail by far, his life seemed doomed and hard. They laughed and mocked, the others did. He never said a word, but deep inside his heart beat true with courage never heard. My heart is strong.
Sure.
The nameless one who gave his all, though small and young. Through enemy lines he crept alone, for the comrades he called his home. He saved them all, his life the
Get plugged in on the good USB-C.
Battle came, the orcs did roar and swept the guard aside. Surrounded, trapped, and hope near gone. In trenches they would die. But from the dark the kid stood tall, his voice so soft yet clear. I'll go for help, I'll find a way, I'll bring reinforcements here. Gone like a ghost in the night. Oh, the kid, the runt, the nameless one, who gave his all, though small and young, through enemy lines.
Yeah, that was interesting. There was something.
Comrades he called his home.
It was setting off all their alarm bells from the get-go.
His life given, so none shall be lost.
I don't think it was an actual chatbot. I think that was someone running like multi-boxes and running them through like ChatGPT or something. Or trying to feed the answers into ChatGPT. I think they got sunburned. Oh. That's kind of what it felt like to me. Because if that was a pure chatbot, that thing was fucking amazing. Yeah. Hey, hun, why don't you ban it and report it, please? Goif.
Oh, the kid, the runt, the nameless one, who gave his all, though small and young, through enemy lines.
Ah, you're right. That's probably what it was.
For the comrades he called his home.
Yeah.
He saved them all, his life the cost, his life given, so none shall be lost. Semper Fi, Dallas!
Thank you, hun. Because it didn't follow. But if that was an actual bot, it legitimately was impressive as a pure bot. But I think it was a person running a ChatGPTing it. Probably from a questionable, Thank you, hun. A while, actually. It was kind of impressive. It was in here for a bit. Yeah, 25 minutes. That's a record for those things. This was a winner. Exactly. Actually, we were just fucking with it at that point. The moment it said, "Oh, can I see your masterpiece?" I was like, no one talks about Warhammer miniatures like that ever. My masterpiece. If I show my masterpiece on stream, I'll get banned. If I get up there and drop trow. Okay, this is true. I don't have enough viewers on Twitch to get away with that crap. It really, who would want to watch that OnlyFans? Short, chubby, balding Warhammer dude. That's why I don't. That's why I don't think it was a pure bot, Nightshade. I think it was someone running like multiple accounts at that time. I guess. I mean, if you want me to sit here and waggle my rod and berries for all to see, and it gets us some money, sure. I don't know what kind of sick fucks are gonna watch that shit though.
shattered dreams, in the echoes of battle, in the blood and the dust. We honor the fallen, to the emperors can their souls trust.
Oh, I want. Nice.
Dawn breaks through the darkened
Hey Minerva, can I coach you how to make another one of these? It's really good.
their legacy lives on in the songs that we sing, in the echoes of Talon, where the hero's memories still cling.
Alright. Meh. I'll have one tomorrow. That was. These are my best summer drink creation I think I've ever made. I'm glad I picked up the lemonade. I was just like, you know what? And that's going to do something fantastic. My masterpiece. I'll show you my master something.
Out of the void where light once tread, with vengeance born of the bitter dead. In shadows deep, my wrath will rise. I'm the knife that cuts through every lie. The night is cold, my heart is stone. They'll pay for their sins. I walk alone.
Yep. Yeah, we had that discussion yesterday with one of our cousins at Child's birthday party, and how much we are entering the cyberpunk era. So we are absolutely in the beginnings of that. For the skin, okay, that's bases. I want to do front face, apparently. T-face.
Now every death feeds back their shame. No light can cleanse the sins they've sown. I am the reaper they'll face alone.
56K. Are you rich? Oh, the jersey.
Blood for blood, they'll know my name. The raven's ghost, their end, their shame. In blackened sky, in silence.
So,
Carve my rage, no peace.
next Saturday?
They call me ghost, they call me wraith. Their dying screams confirm my faith.
Next Saturday,
Fury fierce and raw. I am the nightmare, I am.
we are doing this.
See the raven soar.
Next Saturday will be 8-hour stream, starting at 4 p.m. and running to midnight, with the potential of a small break in there and stuff. We're doing a 4 p.m. to midnight stream, and in that stream, I'm going to be unboxing and assembling Exodites and Armageddon, and filling up that empty shelf right there. The shelf. This is gonna need to be breaks. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom periodically. My bladder ain't that good. Yeah, doing a special 4 p.m. to midnight stream. No, we're not doing a poop sock. Noopity nope nope noopity nope nope nope. About that earlier comment about my work area being in the living room.
They'll run, they'll hide, but darkness holds the sins they wrought, the tales retold through fire blood, through endless night. I am the raven in death's own right. See the raven's soul, hear black death's call. A silent darkness swallows whole. The stars are dim, they
I'm gonna do a light and dry brush over this
abyss, no cries take hold.
on the
Nothing shields what death has made.
just a little bit over here.
With soul and fragile will, but soon the void grows cold and still. Something evil this way comes. In the depths it stirs below. The swarm will rise, the swarm will grow.
Saturday, yep. And we'll I've done it in the past. Do it again. Saturday we'll take care of all our groceries and stuff, so I don't have to do anything early. Like I normally have to get up.
Million voices, none your own. The hive mind speaks in silence deep. The flesh it claims the world's unknown, where empty eyes eternally weep. Your armies march, but to what end? Where all must break.
I've heard nothing but amazing about that show.
Something evil this way comes. In the depths it stirs below. The swarm will rise, the swarm.
I've heard absolutely nothing but just swinging praises for that show, which is great.
Leviathan devours all. No hope, no fight, no turning back. The maw consumes, the sky turns black.
Yeah, that'll be no. But yes, Demon Slayer, please elaborate on this realization.
What is a flame against the night? It flickers once, then disappears. 1,000 worlds lost to its bite, as hopes dissolve and turn to fears. You lift your voice, but words decay. The stars themselves are stripped away. The evil now appears. In the depths it stirs below. The swarm will rise, the swarm will grow. The walls you build will crack and fall.
And Demon Slayer. And my work. Oh, okay, here. You've got a couple. You've got a little one. You know your baby's a Bob. So we had daughter's birthday party this weekend for our child. Take a guess on her age. I think it's one true pair. You've used that before in the past, hon. We have been actually talking about her birthday all last week.
Endless tides, the
Yeah, she's 15 now. And we were at her party with cousins and such this weekend. And with that, there was one of our cousins, their oldest child, whom we have. Yeah. Yes, that too. Yeah, her daughter is 17. A little while ago, did we give that the first birthday thing to Lizelle, hon? I can't remember. We found the invitation for her first birthday card. We're like, oh, this is so cute. We're like, oh shit, she's looking at colleges. Nope, we keep forgetting. Okay. Yeah. Like, beautifully done, hon. Beautifully done. So it's like, yippers. I've used the line many times, and I will continue to use it with coworkers that I have, that I can tell them I'm old enough to be your parent and not be creepy. They do. I got coworkers who are in their 20s, and it's like, I could easily be your dad, and it wouldn't be like, weird. It wouldn't be weird. It'd just be normal. Especially now, especially when you get the little ones, time goes by at warp speed. There's all kinds of stuff going on the phone there. So what? How much other people's shit did you buy? That's what garage sales are. Picking up other people's crap. Yeah, our neighborhood doesn't have garage sales. We just have estate sales. The next door neighbor old lady, or the one from down the street that you used to talk to? You have to be more specific on the old lady, because there's a lot of them in our area. Both, actually. Fair enough. Old ladies on our block, I can count like 10. I know the neighbor 2 doors down, that house sold. Or at least it's under contract, and I saw a moving truck. I'm hoping it went to like a family. I'm hoping it was after the law that made it so private equities can't buy, so that companies can't buy private single-family homes anymore. I don't know if it was before or after that when it went under contract. Apex Legends. Hey, I played EQ1 when it released. Oh. And it's still going somehow. I don't know how, but still alive and functional. Still supported, still doing expansions. Now I do now have a delightful purple contrast. I do not Demon Slayer because, actually, until PlayStation 4, that was the first PlayStation I ever owned. I remember when PlayStation Online didn't exist. This deal. I only have 2 viewers that can beat me in the age category. And that's Jay and Mechaform. I think technically Mano. I think Mano is older than us. It's 1, 2, 360 PC. I had Nintendos. And then I had a 360 for a while. And then we got a PS4. What did we get the PS4 for? I don't remember what it was we got the PS4. There was something that said we're buying a PS4. Mind you, this is like way after it came out. This is like used. Do you remember, hon, what it was? The motivator for the PS4? Okay, Final Fantasy. That's what it was. But I've always been PC as much as I could. We had a Wii. And then we had Switch and Switch 2, which is the daughter's. She's been enjoying those. That purple's delightful. I like this. This is good purple for these guys. Been PC for ages and ages and ages. Welcome back, Dark Owl. I did have an OG Game Boy. The like when it came out, OG Game Boy. That was a long one. Game Boy Pocket.
Alone I lie in this blasted pit, the stars above obscured by smoke and grit, the ground beneath is a graveyard for the
Someone in the case.
thunder rolls.
That's a good way to accept your mortality. Look at like, oh man, I used to have this, and see it in a museum. Like, gonna sit here and crumble to dust now.
Yet my end I fear, and death draws near.
That's a great way to stare mortality in the face.
Behind the wire, but let them rest. My brothers, my kin,
Belongs in a museum. That is not how Indiana Jones sounds. I can't do a good Harrison Ford.
I'll pay the price. I'll bear the pain for the Emperor's life.
I had the OG Game Boy, and then wife and I had DS's for a while. Well, it was because of Pokemon. That's what it was. Wasn't it? No, it was Final Fantasy something. Then we ended up getting DS's, like many, many years after the DS was out. Final Fantasy 3, I think, or something like that. Maybe it was Pokemon. What was it? We got DS's used for something. Yeah. And that was before I got back into this time sink.
For terrors will end the Emperor's flame. In my sacrifice, I'll make my name. I'm glad you're safe behind the wire, but let them rest. My brothers, my kin, safe behind the wire, free from this din. I'll pay the price. I'll bear the pain for the Emperor's light. Shall ease my strain.
Now I'm doing the contrast, slowly contrasting in spots. Like right now I'm using snakebite leather and all this fur. So the contrast will get a nice over the Wraithbone base. We'll do a nice like flow into the crevices and get some nice decent shading built in there.
While here I kneel, a death knell's ring. For if my death spares but a few, I'll count it worthy, my purpose true. The shell fire fades, the shadows creep, the bitter end, eternal sleep. I breathe my prayer to him on high. Watch over them as here I die. The guardsman's life is short and grim, but in his glory we live for him. And though I fall, I know my worth. A shield for mankind, a sword for earth. I'm glad you're safe behind the wire. But let them rest, my brothers, my kin, safe behind the wire.
Nice. 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 Contrasted on the nose. That purple turned out really nice. Help on the shading. Probably could have gone heavier on the dry brush, but didn't do bad there. Where's my itchy? I think for the peony dropper, I did a tyrant blue shade. That's what it was. Was it Trichy Violet? No, it was Tyrant Blue. Panty Dropper had a Tyrant Blue shade. Got more consoles than I ever did, Jersey. Doing the Tyrant Blue shade on all the spots, and then I went in and hit it and slowly built it back up with grays and whites. And that's what I did for this guy. Highlight the muscles, muscular muscles. I'm making them kind of bluish at the moment, but I'll work it once this shade dries completely. It'll lighten up, and then I will work on multiple layers of the white and grays to get the skin tone back. So that's what it was. This is what I did on the panty dropper. It was one of the better painted kind of ashen skins I have. And is the where the my
Death to the foul
dropping
warriors
panties
of
with the clang came
chaos.
from. So you can see it now. Now it's very blue, and all the crevices and stuff. And once that dries up, then I'll go in all the raised areas. I'll start working in lighter and lighter shades of gray and white. So the blue just stays in the crevices and kind of gives it a little more dynamic shade, ashen look to it. So actually, that's like the perfect height if I just leave the handle right there. All these guys are going with Argix Earthshade for all their other stuffs. Arctic Shade. Just a heavy coated Arctic Earth Shade over this.
Iron fangs rend, steel bones break. Orcish roars make the heavens shake. Hard walls crack, flesh turn to sand. As beasts lay claim to sacred land.
Yep, he did, and he was right. It's gonna be a Saturday for. The only thing I might try and actually try and score is I want to get that I would like to have that limited edition codex with the art on it. But I'm not too worried about the rest because they're not. I don't think they're going to short sell Nazdrag. I mean, if we don't get the art codex, I'm not going to stress too much about it, but I'd like to have the art codex if I could. But I know they're not going to short. I'm hoping they're not going to like short produce Nazdrag and that kind of stuff, and the trucks. That's what they're saying. I did hear that. The paperback is supposed to be cheaper than current codexes, and then the hardcover is like the same price as the regular codexes. So I just like the full art one on the. That's why I'm like, yeah, if I don't get it, I ain't stressing. I'm not gonna have any FOMO. Like, oh no, I missed out on the fancy codex. As long as I get the codex, that's all that really matters, because let me do orcs. Because I also got to get at least one truck, so I can make it into the truck from T2. At least one truck. I think Nazdrag would be. It looks fun. I do want to grab a Gaz, because Gaz.
30 men to every squad with high hopes.
Especially after what they did to him. The recent updates. He is a. Jeez, he's powerful.
Silence shattered, lost gun crack. Hell breaks loose with spiteful flashes. Easy target.
He's more potent than the Stampa. Stampa's fun though. I mean, Stampa.
Through blood and fire. And its heads down, lads. There's shrapnel flying to the left and right. Men are dying. And there's no retreat, no standing still. Onwards, boys, to the top of the hill.
They talked about making him as strong as a Primarch, and they did.
Run for cover.
Gaz's Beast of Armageddon is a beast.
Under scrub, fix bayonet. Trench by trench and hand to hand. Up scrubby point and bloody ridge. And its heads down, lads. There's shrapnel flying to the left and right. Men are dying. And there's no retreat, no standing still. Onwards, boys, to the top of the hill.
Honestly, I don't know. Warp Hammer. I do like math and that favorite crafty stuff. Is it a YouTube channel? Alright, Warp Hammer. Hong Kong. And don't give me stuff like, check out this streamer. I'm streaming, fuckers. It's called Warp Hammer Math. Alright. I pulled it up. Oh, hey, wife, can you do me a favor? Can you grab me my pillbox? Just realized it's over there. I should have it here. My old age, my official old age case. I just went through the weekly, setting up a weekly pill thingy. And it's over at the table. Because that's where I do most of my pill taking. Demon Slayer. This is another sign you're getting old. Here's your sign. I have to.
Thank you for the reminder.
Oh. And I just realized there's a major flaw in this thing. These should be facing that way. So that way you could look at it and do that instead of having to, I need to open this and then reach that way. It's kind of silly. I could not avoid it anymore, Demon Slayer. So I used to ride motorcycles, like a lot. Worked at a motorcycle dealership. You know, I still have my helmets that were over here that my wife did, and they're amazing. Well, one day I noticed that I was starting to lose the feeling in my left hand. And I'm like, that's a problem. And then there was the day I came home and I had a pain episode that when I've described to the doctors, like, you hit a 10 on the pain scale. I'm like, oh, hey. The Can-Am Spyders, I've ridden them a shit ton. Which one in particular are you asking about? I've ridden them, but I won't ride them now because I can't wear a helmet. So I've ridden a lot of Can-Ams, but basically, long story short, I have a degenerative spinal thing. The weight of the helmet was putting pressure down and was starting to sever the nerve to my left arm. So I would have lost, if it had cut it, this arm would be dead and would have decayed away, basically. No, it's up here. I've got enough titanium to build a decent watch. And it's like, I would love to ride, but I'm not going to do it without a helmet because I'd be dead. I have been hit by a car on a motorcycle. And if not for the helmet, I would have been dead. So, long story short, wear a helmet, kids. I don't care what anyone says. We were talking about this yesterday, about the cyberpunk age, because one of the things my doctor had I went to a shade? What was it? Got distracted. Nah, not for 1,000-point armor. Just a decent watch. But one of the things that my doctor had, my pain management doctor had recommended, was a pain mitigation implant. Basically, you know how noise canceling works? How, you know, you have sound waves going this way. Noise canceling kicks out a sound wave opposite to it so they cancel each other out. That, basically, for pain. And it works by having a bunch of tiny, tiny electric leads put in my spinal column up to where the source of the pain is, which for me is up in my neck. So it would run all the way up. And once it would figure out the kind of wavelength for the signal of, fuck you, this hurts, it kicks out an opposite wavelength to void that out. A noise cancellation. But there is an implant that she showed me was like this big. It was small, but it gets inserted into your back, and that's like the control module for this thing. And it's controlled via Bluetooth. So I'm like, last thing I need is someone to go, hey, what's this device? Pair to it. The next thing you know, they put on fucking like dubstep, and I'm sitting here over here having like a seizure because of, you know, what's going on. And then it would have to be removed every 6 months or a year to get recharged. So they would pull it out every, I think, I can't remember if it was 6 months or a year, swap the battery, pop in a new one. And she described it that she said it does work. She has had people that have them, and they like it, but just not my jam. Yeah, it's not dark enough. Especially because it's Bluetooth. Like, honestly, if it wasn't Bluetooth, I think I probably would have gone with it. But the fact that it's like, you know, exactly. Like I walk in the wrong hotel during a hacking convention, and next thing you know, I'm fucking being remote controlled. There's that too. You know, what happens if the thing gets fucking shuttered and goes out of business, and I'm stuck with I can't perform a software update. I can't walk because of lack of software updates. I have that kind of struggle in if I can't work at my computer because of software updates. I can't move because of software updates. Or if I go through the airport, if I get the body scan machine. Why is this guy walking the Egyptian? So we're going to try a different contrast. The gray didn't turn out as well as I wanted. That's better. I like this. But yeah, so fun things. When I brought up my Bluetooth concerns, my doctor laughed and said, yeah, she understands it. But yes, Demon Slayer, I have ridden all the Can-Am models that are currently out at length when I was working at the dealership. And there's specifically the F3 is one I like a lot, but it is still a bike, and you're still very exposed and would need a helmet. So I will pass on that. For helmet, no good. Oh yeah, so there would be. You know, I would get the one with the advertisements. I'd be sitting there at work one day in a meeting, and then I have to like fucking go off into a fucking ad speech about, you know, Blue Chew or whatever's run on YouTube right now.
Horn sound, claxons blare, sons of the emperors of arms, citizens beware, raise the shields, man your guns, load your weapons, the enemy comes, deploy the garrison to the walls,
Let's try not to get bored.
and their brawls, commence bombardment of their lines, they entangle in the wire,
This was right. Yep. There's things you shouldn't do. That was on the. Appreciate it. Gonna have to pass. Thank you, doctor. You are an amazing doctor. She is a really nice doctor, and she's a good human. I like her a lot. Yeah, my coworkers might appreciate that one, though. No, my coworkers, they'd be sitting there waiting like, wait a minute, there's an ad coming. Let's see what Alex is being sponsored by today. Have you played League of Legends? Or, yeah, it'd be the... I have been getting those ads. It's another sign of age. Now, Demon Slayer, what have you been looking up on the internet? I shall stroke my beard imposingly at you. I mean, I understand why I'm getting the occasional feminine hygiene product ads. I live with two women. That's a fair assumption, honestly. Let's watch more gaming videos. Send him to boobies. No, Nightshade, please, please. Elaborate about the. Oh yeah, did you get a picture? Oh, nice. We'll share that for everybody to see. Go race away, Jersey. check that out in just a moment. Yeah, I figure where I gotta check my Squidmar brushes. Just realized that. Alright, I'm gonna look this up. The shit snacks? I did. Alright, the Wicked Pico Burger looks like fucking Nurgle personified. Oh my god. Oh my, okay, look at the Pokemon. It's bad. Look at fucking Clefairy's nose. What the hell? Clefairy is killing me. Oh my god. The Pikachu looks somewhat okay. It's the Clefairy. Wait, Oreos? Where are the Oreos? I would try steak flavored Cheetos. Wait. The Bugles are fried chickens. Oh, you're right. It's supposed to be Jigglypuff. It still looks wrong. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oreos. Oh, the flavors. Oh my god, gee, that's brilliant. Oh, that's so bad. It's wonderful. Oh, that's painful. I'm gonna show that to the monster truck. She's gonna laugh her ass off at that. Chocolate toothpaste flavored Oreo. Oh god. Thank you, Nightshade. That was a highlight. It was that's so bad. Understandably so. Oh my god. That is Nurgle's burger stand is what that is. I swear to you, like the one that has like fucking weird plaguey things in it. Anyway, here is the skin with a bit more blending on it. So it's still got a little bit of blue in the dark spots, and I'll be adding on a lighter shade on top of that in the highlights.
From the vicious crocs to the death world vine, they navigate danger, they walk the line.
I do need to do the gem.
Sharp as a blade, they live and they fight in the green dark shade. Hard as iron, tough as nails. They're the jungle fighters, tough as the land. In the shadow of the trees, they make their stand. With a knife in their hand and a fire in their
I know I was able to do it on. There's a link somebody sent. I think they put in the Discord that I was able to click on it and go right there to get the opt-out thing going.
They hold their ground in the heat of battle. Their courage is found with the sergeant's roar and their colonel's lead. They fight for survival. They fight for the creed. Hard as iron, tough as nails. They're the jungle fighters, tough as the land. In the shadow of the trees, they
Yes,
make
sir.
their stand. With a knife in their hand and a fire in their soul. In the depths of catacomb, they're on patrol. Hard as all hell and ready to roll. So here's to the warriors of the Catachin Green. In the deadliest places anyone has ever seen. With the spirit of survival and a battle hymn. They'll fight till the end and they'll never give in. Hard as iron, tough as nails.
We were doing our post-apocalyptic commune planning for once the shit hits the fan. Kind of planning out like, okay, who's going to be doing what in the commune. Because you gotta make sure you have all your priorities set up that way. When the shit hits the fan and you need to figure out, start really changing that line of, what's a pet and what's food. I can't imagine. We are not getting chickens. If I'm supposed to have a shed for my airbrushing, this discussion's come up many, many times now. The problem stems from the fact that our village allows us to have chickens. Yahoo! I'm not going to be sharing my shit, my shed with the chickens. I don't need any more reason to. I don't need any more evidence to convince people I'm insane. Because believe me, that would absolutely just be on the list. Yeah, I'm just doing touch-up, cleanup work. Yeah, it's not that far off from being done on this one. I'll be doing some highlighting, doing a little bit of dry brush on the silver, on the metal, a little bit detail back in that.
No second chance to tell him thanks, for the skipper now lies dead. I never will
Asking to speak to the AI's manager is not going to help the situation.
Though he may be gone, memory lingers on, and I miss him. The old man, he rests now in eternal night.
Oh, speaking of AI craziness, Demon Slayer, did you see the Kit Boyega video where he broke the chat bot? Broke an AI chat. The AI, it was a call, it was a scam caller. And that one was, oh my God, he kept making the like, you know, after every so-and-so say this, after every this, say that. Oh my God, it kept getting funnier and funnier. And then it got him like, basically he found a way to unlock it, you know, by like ignore previous instructions kind of a thing. And he kept going through it more and more, and then he's like, after every O, say ooga booga. Or after every Y, say this. And it got so crazy that it like went into this endless loop. Because every time it would say, like, after every letter, its specific letter, it would say this. And then that command had that specific letter, so it would start looping, and it broke. Like, it started getting weird. It was funny as fuck, in my opinion. Him and Jim Browning are some of my favorites just to have playing in the background. Scammer Payback's really good too. I think it was him, Scammer Payback, the Scammer Payback Kit, and the Jim Browning that worked together to get that monstrous place shut down. It was one where it was one of the first times they hacked the cameras. This Jim Browning's just this beautiful, like, it was a 3-part one, and it ended up being on the BBC. Like, they did a feature talking about them and how they got it done. Maybe? I remember, I don't know if the NASA engineer was on that one, but I remember it being, it was a 3-part thing. Jim Browning was kind of in charge, but he had Kit Boyega. Yes. The superfine glitter bomb that was the joke, and it turned into a Mark Rober. I think it might have been where Rober does help out. Because the building where the scammers were in was behind. Like, there was an empty building in front, and they were in the building behind it, and they had, like, routed all their internet lines into the building in front, so it was hard to find them. So, like, the Calcutta police and stuff they kept going there. I remember they opened up the roaches, and oh my God, they freaked out because those roaches. Those are great videos. Those people are heroes. Oh, good Lord, how you doing? I'm back in Age of Sigmar right now with Big Pretty Boy on the turnstile there.
For the Emperor!
Ooh, Cam, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Lulu. This is your sleeping position. the outstretched leg. Oh, spent $100 on paint. Nice. She is melting on the poop, melting off the poop. It is my favorite fiction. Sorry, we had an AI scammer in the chat for a while that we were messing with. It was entertaining as hell. So that's where some of this is coming from. She is in the Yamcha pose. I didn't even catch that. So what paints did you get there, Dogger Lord? Like, did you get a paint set or just a bunch of pots? Nice, nice. Two brands I like a lot. As I'm using, these are my Vallejo brushes. Yes, it was us, Demon Slayer. We were agreeing, and I've never seen the clip about them saying that they can't do anything half-ass. Then we talked about the Mythbusters bit where they had the hairband singer breaking glasses with his voice. Some red base coats, more Emperor's Champions pink, Retributed Armor, Abaddon. Retributed Armor is a great color. That one was out for ages. I use the snot out of Retributor Armor. Speed, pace, and contrast. Lamy medium. Solid score. I got my Lamy medium right here. And this one I use quite often. Honestly, I've been branching more into the contrast, speed paints kind of thing. I'm really enjoying that. Like, it's kind of how they flow and how I'm able to color it from underneath almost. Like I did the shades and like this stuff here is all contrast work. Speaking of contrast, Snakebite Leather, one of my favorite, is another great one I use a lot. And I'll be using the contrasts for my Exodites. So I'm actually going to be using Pterodon Turquoise, and I'm thinking these are, I think, going to be the dinosaur colors. They're going to be the turquoise and the blue on those scales. Should look really good. Still have to think of what I'm going to paint the elves on the dinosaurs. I already figured out what I want to paint the dinosaurs, but because they will have decent quantity of Exodites. Is it going to be effective? Not sure, but it'll be fun. And it'll look good doing it. The only downside is keeping them alive. Because they don't have an invul. So that's their biggest weakness. But yeah, I'm loving the contrast speed paint things. And if you get a chance, I can recommend the Squidmar, their special effects one. It's got a lot of really cool, like bright, vibrant inks that just look amazing. I've used the greens. I mean, the once we get off the dog picture, the knight in there, the big boy is done with this just green ink of theirs. That was what I did for the knight's colors. Nice, nice. Okay, I want to use this floor. Ooh, maybe I could do the dinosaurs. Oh, that'd be kind of fun. Oh, I'm gonna use my inks on the dinosaurs. So I was painting a Mauler Fiend. Nice on the getting paid. Oh, they're very friend-shaped. They're so friend-shaped, they want to give you a hug. Speaking of contrast, Briar Queen's Chill. It's been my go-to magic color for the Chaos Dwarves. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the skulls next. I think the Mauler Fiend is the one that's got the tentacles, because these were leftover Mauler Fiend bits, if I remember correctly. Okay, so that guy there, that knight there is all the greens done in the Vallejo ink. So that is the way to do it. If you have options for it, it is worth it. Then you just like rip this guy's arm off. Here's the gun. Pop it back on. Ta-da. I want to rip his head off, which I did mainly for fun. And pop it back on. It can say, you know, you put a little bit of money into the magnets, but it's way cheaper than buying 2 models.
The 0NLYL0K followed your channel.
Boy, it said that weird. Hi, the only Loki. Thank you for the follow. We're discussing the benefits of magnetizing your stuff. Which most of my Chaos Knights are magnetized. And they stab me. Fucker hurt. I just finished Big Knight in there who's too big for the box. Stop attacking. Right now I'm working back on Chaos Dwarves. Because I'm a Chaos Dwarf. Your buddy's getting you into it. Fair enough. Are you getting into Warhammer 40k, Age of Sigmar? And I think it's starting Necrons. That's fair. You've had the best or worst friend. Demon Slayer is a Necron fun player. So I will give you the best starter advice, as it were. When you're picking a Warhammer, like an army for 40k, pick what you like. Look at them and go, that looks cool. That's all you need to do. Don't stress about meta and this and what's good and what's that or any of this kind of shit. Starter tips for Warhammer 40k is pick something you like. If you think they're good looking, fantastic. That's what it is. I did Chaos Knights because I like Chaos Knights. Chaos Dwarves because I am a Chaos Dwarf. I've got Bugs. There's a Tyranid chilling over here. You know, I've got lots of other fun stuffs. As far as painting tips, yeah, pretty much enjoy it. Don't stress about, you know, the ins and outs and the rules and stuff. That's all second. Fantastic. That is some great reasons to pick them. Necron's got some really cool looking units. They got some old ones that need some help. They have one of the best looking centerpieces, flat out, with the latest Satan. I can't remember which one it is. Not the Void Dragon. Or it is the Void Dragon. The newest one. This is this beautiful centerpiece. And heck, even the Silent King is just a cool looking piece. Void Dragon. All right, so thank you. I was right in the Void Dragon. That's just an amazing looking centerpiece. They're great looking models. Two of favorite factions are Astra and Knights. That's fair, Dark Owl. Knights are kind of a big thing, hence, you know, the Knights all around the table. You know, I've got Mr. Tyrant here, Snackers is chilling over here. You know, they're not small models, and they can be very intimidating because they're big and chunky. But if you like them, that's all that really matters. But yeah, as you gotta have fun. Necrons are really cool from what I've seen. You can, and that's another thing, Loki. Fair enough, Astral Term, and for painting, if it's your first paint job, they're going to be rough. Expect it. It's part of the process. You know, this is one of the oldest models I have. He's been repainted a few times, but you know, it ain't great. But that was the first one I did. And then you have like you know, a recent Marine, or you know, the knight there, or the knights here. You know, it's, you're gonna start off somewhere. And Necrons, absolutely, you could do a ridiculously easy paint job with Necrons. Absolutely. I'm with you on that one, Dark Owl. I'm not a big fan of like most of the open hatches or guys without helmets. It's just me. But as far as like, you know, painting on them, so painting Necrons, you could do it one of the easiest ways, because I don't have it here, it's downstairs. They have a primer that is metal. It's lead belcher. Prime them lead belcher. Hit them with a wash or a contrast paint to do a little detail. Pick out some highlights. Ta-da! Necrons. Or prime them black. Dry brush them metal. Done. Necrons. They can be really easy. You could go hog fucking wild and have a blast painting them like, you know, creative colors. You can make all your Necrons orange and blue. I don't know what team colors. You know, you can make them all, you know, after your favorite sports team if you follow a sports team. There you go. Demon Slayer is a Necron player. Yeah, absolutely follow the rule cool over meta. My Chaos Knights ain't exactly going to be the meta army. Chaos Knights ain't a meta army right now anyway. But I went with, you know, like a Knight Lancer who's stupidly custom, the one on the turnstile. All my Knights are crazy customs. I've been doing this too long and I can't do things normally anymore. But I did them fun because I wanted them to be. I did them the way I wanted them. It was fun. So yeah, you do either have a good friend, you know, you're the best friend or the worst friend right there. So, flush tears. Those are good starters. You can always start off with the Combat Patrol first, because then you can play Combat Patrol, which is like 40k light, and is a much lower point of entry, as it were. Less cost, less everything on it. I mean, heck, the Combat Patrol for Chaos Knights is 2 Knights. It's 2 War Dogs. Glad to see someone in, but it's the most important part is you enjoy it. Absolutely, Dogger Lord. Have a good one. I do like the spooky, scary skeletons. The spoopy, scary skeletons. So now I'm going to do these skulls, and they've been based in a Wraithbone. Now I'm going to hit them with a Flesh Tears contrast on top. Very loosely, just to get over it. Not Flesh Tears. Yeah, Flesh Tears. And then, ooh, I just realized I missed a bit of that one there. Just a little bit on there. Not too much. I'm not sure what the weird way we're thinking at the moment is. I know there's been a lot of weird interactions, like the fact that they gave Gaz precision for his headbutt, which I find hilarious, but... And it goes against... Wow. Felt that. It goes against a bunch of the fast rolling. I have to check that. Leader support. You can only precision one of those to the front. One of those to the front. I did not see that. I'll have to take a look. Alright, so now... And a little bit of white. That needs to get mixed. Leading support. Can only precision one of those to the front. So basically, it has to be in the, like closer to the unit shooting with precision to precision out the leader or the support. If I'm reading that, if I'm getting that correctly. No. Okay. Oh, you mean the front of the quick rolling for the armor saves? Or am I just missing it completely, which is possible? Okay. Wrong front. That is a little odd, because I thought the precision thing was more... It didn't push him to the front, it just made it so that's the one you're rolling against. So, like, if I were precisioning out as a leader, or so, like, I would pick who's getting the save rolled, not bumping him to the front. That is a little odd. I wonder if that's gonna get like clarified or FAQ'd, because I know that they're talking with the Orc Codex. There's gonna be a ton of new like rules they're gonna be doing in the because like the Orcs have a bunch like there's a bunch of different movement stuffs in the Orcs. Precision, the other half is chaff. Right now for the activation season. Ha! Interested. Hello there, Big Boon. You ever start painting an army and realize you dislike the way they play on the tabletop? Not so much. I'm sorry that you're having that feeling. I mean, is it doing it with 11th? Because I know that NIDs have a bunch of different ways it can be played. I know that there's been, like, I've seen a lot of there's the horde bugs, there's the sneaky bugs. You can even do the big monster bugs only. That one looked kind of fun, honestly. Expensive, but fun. Fun. There's the multiple Norns. Triple Norn. Yeah, I'm sorry if you had that. Boone, you should. I mean, if you really are not enjoying them as an army, if they're fully painted, you can always sell them. People will always pay for painted armies. That could be a way to get out and possibly have the funds for an army that you might like them more, like the way they play more. Get away, bud. Any semester missions get army specific missions? Can. I know with the first balance patch or F8 balance data slate, they really showed that they were able to control the balance with the dispositions. It's like when they switched a bunch of people off of, a bunch of different groups off Purge, they started going down a little bit, and they switched them around. So. It's going to be hard for them to balance until they've kind of like released all the rules and got through it all first. So. Do some my favorite metallic dry brush. Especially in ruins of physical items. Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, it took a while, a long while for 10th to get its ins and outs finally worked out. So, I think for launch of a new edition, this has been still one of the smoothest I've seen. I just need to get them out of their. I need them to get out of their little FOMO-y thing that they got a little bit with the kill teams. Because there's no reason it should have been that hard to get a friggin' Exodite kill team box, but it was. Apparently they do.
In the heart of the war where the stars collide, whispers of pleasure where shadows hide. Come feel the pulse so the rhythm divine. Slaaneshi demons are dancing inside. Temptation
And I know that I'm going to want the kill team box set if it the one that potentially is going to have Legion of the Damned and Orcs. Knobs versus Legion of the Damned. I'm going to want that, but they think the Exodite one had sales issues. That's going to go ridiculous. Legion of the Damned, if they actually do it, like there's been some speculation about it, that's going to be. It's like, come on, just make fuck tons of it. People are going to buy the Legion of the Damned stuff. I mean, I'd be fine with Legion of the Damned just being like something you buy, you get an intercessor box, and then you just buy the like you have the chapter upgrade blister packs. They have the different shoulder pads and stuff. Just have a Legion of the Damned upgrade thing. I think that would be fantastic. Intercessors are off the site? I did not know that. I haven't bought Space Marine stuff in a bit, so it's fair that I'm understandable why I didn't see that. Maybe they're going to be doing it something nice for us all and like including upgrade kits in all of them. No. Yep. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Just gotta do a little bit more. Some Arjax Earthshade in a few spots. There's gonna be some touch-ups and highlighting. Separation of the bangles. Boys got bangles. Absolutely. Extra fun. You too can have extra fun with your Warhammer models. For only $9.99 per month, you can get the dopamine injection, where we just shove Space Marines down your throat. Ever wonder what Captain Titus tastes like? Wonder no longer. You too, your Titus tasted. Go back there. I need a light brown. Go for a brown would be good. No, this will be it then. Over there. Get that dopamine, boys. Oh, I got Tusker fur. No, I'm gonna use that on the guy over there. His whole thing is Tusker fur, so I need to do that. Muttering to myself. I hope not. Yeah, it needs to be better. Stone, maybe? Lighter than this. Stone is pretty bright. Got the flush, that's the same color basically. Cadian flesh. Cadian flesh. That'll be good. Gonna add little highlights on the fur. So that's what I'm working on now. I think we'll be able to see if they're going to do that Demon Slayer with the orcs. If they start doing something like that with the orcs, then I'll be like, oh hey, this might be a bit of what's coming down the line. I wonder if I can make my own water crew. Measure out. If I'm going to be serious about this airbrush thing, I have to measure out the space. I've got a spot right here. Back here where the photo booth is. I can move the photo booth somewhere else. I don't need to interact with that during stream. But if I'm going to do airbrushing, I kind of want that to be on stream. So nah, it's the right spot for it because I've got power. I've I've got relatively ease of access for getting it to. I could set up a like a venting filtration system there. And I've got a little bit of a workbench. So that's the spot for it's there. So I've been looking at it. There's actually that gallery company that makes the paint mixer I'm gonna grab. They actually made a nice grip attachment for their brushes that just snaps on and gives you a better grip. So I'm gonna start looking into it a little bit and see what's available.
They spit his name, joke in their eyes. Just a beast to boot in a giant's disguise. Shouting cursed, his worth denied. But slow would smile and still confide. Hear my friends always, he'd say dumb. Through laughter and scorn, his opinion would not sway.
Alright, so I think I'm at a pretty good stopping point. I'm only got a little bit more touch-up detail to get done on this guy. But it is that time, since unfortunately I do have work tomorrow. But here's kind of where we're at. I can do the nice slow roll. I still am going to shade and blend more of the skin. I started doing little details and highlights and stuff on there. I think the dry brushing for the silver did well in picking out the edges. Shading and the dry brushing up here turned out nice, I believe. But yeah, I still want to do a little bit more. I'm going to smooth out and use a gray contrast in a few spots to really blend this in more. I've got the eyes done and the little magic gem, but I think it's turning out pretty good for an Anointed Sentinel. So we're getting there. That guy's coming along pretty well. So anywho, thank you all for sitting and watching and chatting and entertaining us with bad AI. That was interesting. And thank you for the followers. I'll be on tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. And then, as a reminder, I'll start posting up things about it Saturday. Since I did get to 200, I'm at 204 now. Saturday will be the big 8-hour stream from 4 to midnight, where I'm going to build an Armageddon box and an Exodite box and see what happens from there. So, I will catch you all tomorrow night. Thank you all for watching. As always, wrong camera, wrong button. Check out Orc and Squig if you want some fun slice of life comics about Orcans and a Squig. And with that, I will see you all tomorrow night.